Well, the Rays took the game's first lead, batting in the bottom of the first inning. They had Huff at first with 2 out and Phelps at the plate. And a breaking ball is driven to right field. Swisher going back, looking up, and this is going to be off the wall. Swisher plays the carom. Huff is to third, rounding third, and there'll be no throw by Ellis on a double to right center by Josh Phelps, and Tampa Bay takes a 1-0 lead. Meanwhile, the Rays had one of the hottest hitters through the first series in baseball, Jorge Cantu, and he was up with 1 out and nobody on in the second. 3-2, breaking ball driven left center, way back, Burns at the track. He's going to watch gone. On a 3-2 pitch, a hanging breaking ball, and a 2-0 Tampa Bay. The third for Jorge Cantu. Hayes would battle back against Rob Bell, who allowed just 1 base runner through the first 3 innings. In the fourth, they had 2 on and 1 out, and Hatteberg up.
Runners at first and third, and the pitch, and Hatteberg hits it through the hole on the left side. Base hit. That's going to score a run as Kendall comes in from third, and now it's a 2-1 ball game. So Scott Hatteberg finds the hole just as Kendall did, leading off the inning. RBI single for the A's first baseman.
And then after Eric Burns struck out, Ellis was next.
And the pitch. And Ellis swings and hits it on the ground in the left field, a base hit. Streaking around third is Chavez. Crawford's throw to the plate is offline. And on his way to second with a slide is Ellis. And into third is Hatteberg. And the game is tied. Mark Ellis jumped on that one and hit a 1-hop shot into left field.
And then, as it turned out, Joe Blanton went 5 as the 8th starter. Rob Bell went 6 for Tampa Bay. And once this ballgame reached the 7th inning, it was a story of frustration with both teams having many opportunities to score. In the bottom of the 7th inning, the Rays had Lugo at second with nobody out. Cantu scorched the ball, and Mark Ellis somehow knocked it down. It went for a single by Cantu, with Lugo holding at second. And after Toby Hall's sacrifice, the fleet Joey Gathright was up next.
He's going to swing, and a line drive caught by Dukeshire. Throw back to third. Out! Double play. A bullet hit up the middle of the infield and caught by Dukeshire, who grabbed it, wheeled, fired to third to Chavez, and they doubled off Lugo. And Dukeshire dodges a bullet here. Fans not happy with the call at third, but it's an old expression in baseball, cut.
Meanwhile, the A's had runners at first and third in the 7th. They had a runner at second in the 8th, and they had the bases loaded in the 9th inning with Jesus Colome pitching for Tampa Bay. That's when Lou Piniella went to Danny Baez to face a Rubiel Durazo. And now the 2-1 pitch to Durazo. Here it is. Swung on double play ball to short. Lugo bobble, recover on the bag for 1, over to first for 2, and the top of the 9th comes to an end. A well-hit ball. Lugo bobbled it, had time, went to the bag for the out there, went to first for the out there. 6-3 double play, and both teams a lot of frustration since the top of the 7th inning. And now we go to the bottom of the 9th. A's 2, Tampa Bay 2. The Rays in the bottom of the 8th, by the way, had runners at first and third with 1 out, and that's when Cruz came on for the Athletics. Pinch hitting Chris Singleton flied out, and then Travis Lee struck out, and Cruz retired the side 1-2-3 in the 9th. The A's in the 10th had first and third and 1 away, but Nick Swisher struck out, and Marco Scudero lined the left against Danny Baez. So the Rays came up in the bottom of the 10th inning with Juan Cruz still pitching for the A's and Gathright leading off. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, 5-ball left field. Burns going back, still going. It's over his head and off the wall. And Gathright, who can cook, is rounding second. He's going to third, and the throw, and there's no throw as Gathright triples to left field, leading off the 10th inning. Meanwhile, the A's would walk Carl Crawford intentionally. The A's playing the infield in, the outfield in, with Nick Green coming up for Tampa Bay. Kendall sets up away, and the pitch. Fastball, broken bat, loop, right field, base hit, and the game is over. Gathright scores from third, a broken bat loop into right center field, over the head of the drawn-in infield, and over the head of second baseman Mark Ellis, and Tampa Bay wins this game in the bottom of the 10th inning, 3-2. And so each team is 2-2 on the Young campaign. And Hank will have the scoreboard right after this.